What's going on, y'all? My name is Zenna. Welcome back to the channel. So I've got about 20 to 30 hours on the MW3 beta, and I'm feeling a lot more confident with my gunplay and also the weapon choices in the game. So I thought now would be a good time for me to walk y'all through my top 5 picks for weapons in the Modern Warfare 3 beta. And I'm going to go through my full class breakdown, the attachments, all the way through the gunsmith, and y'all can see what I'm using and try it for yourself. So starting off with one of the obvious choices, the MCW. This has been a very popular choice during the beta. I've seen this almost every single round. The enemy team's running this weapon, basically an ACR. But jumping right into it, going to the gunsmith here. We've got the Midnight KR Midnight 13-inch barrel. It's going to increase bullet velocity, range, movement speed, aim down sight speed, aiming idle sway. With a lot of my attachments, I'm really focusing on movement and aim down sight speeds. I really don't use the tactical ADS option. I haven't really used that much, so anytime in the cons section where I get that negative for that tactical ADS doesn't really affect me that much because I'm not really using it. But I've also had really good luck with this check angled grip. This is a nice option. Well-rounded grip, and you just lose a little bit of vertical recoil, so who really cares about that? I like to run the 40-round mag. I feel like with the increased health in Modern Warfare 3, the extended magazines are not a bad option to use. Gotta have a red dot sight on all my weapons. And then last but not least, I've got this Tempest A90 strike stock. This is gonna help a little bit with our speed and stability. For the secondary, I've been having a lot of fun with the Stinger or the Mini Uzi. I've been a little bit back and forth on tactical equipment. Flash grenades are insanely OP, but I've ran the Battle Rage a little bit, but I got nerfed, so I kind of ended up running the smokes. Lethal, frag, or Semtex. This breacher drone is the most annoying thing in the game. I absolutely hate it. Field equipment, go crazy with whatever you want. I like having ammo. I don't like being in situations where I need ammo and I don't have any. Commando gloves, tactical pads, and the bone conduction headset are the 3 perks that I consistently use. Obviously, you can mix this up to fit your playstyle better, but with the gloves, you can reload while sprinting. That helps me out a lot. The tactical pads gives you basically an increased sliding and increased movement speed. And then this just kind of helps you with combat noise and just being able to help you hear footsteps a little bit better. So and then for the vest, the infantry vest, this will help you with being able to sprint, use your attack sprint a lot more. But as far as the vest and the perks and all this equipment, this will be the same going forward with all the rest of the classes. Up next, we have another really popular option from the beta, the Striker or the UMP, as some of you may remember. This weapon is insanely strong. Probably might need a little bit of adjusting, maybe a slight nerf. I don't run 5 attachments on this weapon, but I've got, starting off here, again, with this Chook angled grip. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I find this to be a very strong option. I think I run this on most of my weapons. Red dot, like I said earlier, and then I just throw a stock on here for aim down sight speed. Some of the other stuff on here doesn't really add anything to the weapon that I need, but obviously, feel free to mix and match. I will say, if I had this 48 round mag, I would probably use this, but for some reason, I can't use it. Yeah, the Striker, very solid gun, probably one of the best guns in the game right now, so make sure you check this weapon out. Let me know what you think. Up next, we have the MTZ-556. This is an assault rifle. It kind of acts a little bit more like an SMG. High fire rate, it works better close range. At long range, you're going to notice a lot of hit markers with this weapon, but I promise this weapon absolutely shreds. I've been running games with this weapon all day today, and it is a monster. Shout out to my boy Pizza. He helped me with the loadout on this gun. Starting off with the red dot. With the stock, we're going to be running the Light Strike telescopic stock. It's going to be helping us with our movement speed, sprint speed. This is more of a speed loadout on this particular weapon. For the grip, we're going to be running the BREN TR24 assault grip. Underbarrel, I've been using the Kimura RYN vertical grip. This is a nice positives with just a little bit of negative for the horizontal recoil, so this is a nice option here for this weapon. And then for the barrel option, I've got the MTZ Para, and this is going to help us with aim walk steadiness and then also speed as well. Give this weapon a try. Let me know what you think. Again, a little bit more close range, but it is an AR, and I've had great success with it. I would highly recommend. Now, moving on to one of my favorite weapons during the beta, and I just discovered this weapon today. And this is going to be under the battle rifle category, which is essentially a marksman rifle, but you can use it in automatic mode. And I believe this weapon is based off of an ACR. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, like an ACR variant. But I have been shredding with this thing today. The only downside is it not really the best until you get like a sight, but you get a sight pretty early on. So once you get a sight, that's going to be what you really are looking for. And then for the stock, I'm running this FSS Ravager stock, aim down sight speed, and again, we're going to be focusing on our speed bonuses here. I like to move around the map, and being able to engage in my targets quickly is what I'm really looking for. The standard magazine is 20, but with this extended mags, it's going to give us an extra 10 shots, and to me, it's worth it. You do lose a little bit of speed here, but with all these extra other gadgets and stocks and stuff, this will help us negate that negative move speed here. Again, with this check angled grip, this has been probably one of my favorite grips that I've used, so I definitely recommend checking that one out. And then for the barrel, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to get this unlocked. This is one of the last unlocks, but the BREN Wyvern light short barrel, I guess is how you say that. This is going to be really nice for our pros for our speed column here. So I would highly recommend checking this out. But this weapon shreds. It's like an automatic DMR. You can just pop people across the map. You can out-kill snipers with it. Very strong. It still works close range. Yeah, I've had a lot of success with this weapon. Y'all check it out and let me know what you think. The BAS-B. Alright, I'm going to throw a curveball for y'all on this last gun. Instead of going with all these ARs and SMGs, let's go check out the LMG category. Featuring this Pulemyot 762. Probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. If you can get around the terrible hipfire and the terrible aim down sight time, all you need is to find a long range like sight line, for example, the hallway on Skid Row, or maybe the estate house like looking down the hill. This weapon absolutely shreds. Or another good use of this weapon would be ground war. You've got 100 rounds. You can decimate like, I don't know, 10 people right in front of you. Like it's just, it's a beast. It's a little clunky and slow to get used to if you've been using the SMGs and ARs. But once you get used to it, it's phenomenal. I would definitely recommend trying it out. Y'all know how I am about the red dot sight. I've got this stock right here. This is going to help us with our speed. We need all the speed we can get on this thing. For the grip, running this RYN03 vertical grip again. This is going to help us with some vertical recoil and some stability. And then for the barrel, I'm running this light barrel. And again, this is going to be a major help for us in the speed department. A lot of positives here. A little bit of recoil control in the negative department, but I think it's manageable. And then also, I've been experimenting with the laser. You don't have to run the laser, but I don't know, I've been kind of experimenting with it, and I think it's not a bad option. You might be able to sub it out for like an extra grip, or maybe even like a suppressor, or maybe you just don't even have to run anything at all for that last slot. But give the LMG a try. Let me know what you think. Specifically like ground war or bigger maps, you're going to have a pretty nice time with this thing, mowing down every enemy in your sight. That's all I have for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed this brief top 5 weapon guides from the MW3 beta. Let me know if you enjoyed any of these, using any of these weapons, or if you have a different class setup that you want me to try. I'm more than happy to do that. Just comment down below. And yeah, I very much enjoyed playing the beta today. Had a really good day playing with the homies. Did like a 7-hour stream. I will probably be doing another live stream tomorrow, and then I'll be probably pursuing this game as well when it does come out with the full release. Maybe doing some camo grinds, or some other, maybe even some Warzone or zombies, or you know, we'll find something to do. But I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.